Education by Spencer. Today we're going to be doing a quick simulation of a job interview. And today I have three very well qualified volunteers who are we're basically going to do a role play of how a job interview goes. And today their job interview will be get into my class. All right, we will be starting with Nakesia, then we will go to Brianna, and we will end up with Zarian. All right, let's get ready to go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
First of all, would you introduce yourself?
My name is Nakesia Walker.
Nakesia Walker. What grade are you in?
In the 9th grade.
You're in the 9th grade. Okay, so why are you considering business as an elective?
I'm really not. They just gave me the class.
That's an honest answer. Okay, what aspects of your past classroom experiences have been most challenging?
Nothing really.
So you enjoy working with others?
Mhm.
And you're a great people's person?
Yes.
And you enjoy working by yourself as well?
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Well, tell us about a challenge you've had to face in the classroom and how you resolved it.
Maybe having a problem with answering a question, I just raise my hand and ask my teacher for some help or whatever.
So you have a problem with asking, it's kind of challenging to ask your teacher for help during the
No,
class?
answering a question.
Maybe I didn't say the question right. What is a challenge that you had to resolve? I understand what you're saying, where if it's something you don't understand, you'll just raise your hand and ask a question. Has it ever been any other thing that challenged you in the classroom?
Maybe working with other people because they
There you
like take over or
Don't you hate that?
yeah.
Man, do they even pay attention to your input?
No.
That's good. That's what I want to hear. I'm glad you're being honest with me. That's what I need in this job interview. I'm looking for candidates who are going to be honest. Okay, here's another question for you. What do you feel were your most significant accomplishments in the classroom? What are you good at in the classroom? You know, nobody else can hold you.
Probably doing the presentation or something like that.
And you're real good at giving presentations. All right, this interview is not murder for you, is it? It's not too bad, is it? Okay. What do you consider to be your strengths?
Strengths.
Would it be your fashion style? Would it be your personality?
Yeah, my personality. I can work with people.
All right, I agree with you on that one. What is your weakness? And you gotta be honest.
Probably when the teacher doesn't care for you or, try to help you better your grade or
So how do you react? Be honest.
I try to go get my schedule changed.
So no attitude?
Yeah, a lot of that.
A lot of attitude. Say that. That's what we want to know. Okay, now tell me, why do you think you would be a good fit in this business classroom?
I can give my input.
That's all I needed to hear. If you're willing to give your input, then you contribute to the team. What are your educational goals for the next 5 years? You're a freshman now. What are your expectation goals for the next 5 years?
To be a doctor and have my degree.
So, are you planning on going? Where are you planning on going to school?
Planning on going.
I know we repeating the same thing, but come on.
Attend Baylor University in Waco, Texas.
She's planning on attending Baylor University. And what is your professional goals for the next 5 years?
I already have my job.
To be what though? What are you gonna be when you go to Baylor? What are you going to school to study?
Medical.
So her profession for the next 5 years is the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Nakesia. Could you bring the next candidate? Let the next candidate come into the office. Nakesia did very well. She understood what she wanted to do. She was very professional with her answers. It took her a minute to open up and to be honest. But when she's honest, I feel like she'll be a great fit in this classroom. I feel like she has a lot to input. And I feel like she will kind of be that measure stick between anyone trying to dictate the classroom. Okay, can you bring the next candidate in, please?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello. How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Brianna,
All right, my name is Mr. Spencer. Okay, Brianna. Why are you considering business as an elective?
someone mentioned it.
Shut up. Who mentioned it?
My father.
Your father. What did your father say about business?
He said it's a great opportunity to learn new things.
If I sound like a smart man, he sound like a smart man. Okay. What aspects of your past classroom experiences have been most challenging? Think about something. It can go back to the 5th grade, or it could be in. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. What grade are you in right now?
Ninth grade,
You're in the 9th grade. And what school do you attend?
North Mesquite High
North Mesquite High School. I'm gonna need you to speak up, young lady. The camera's starting. You're gonna have to speak up so we can hear you. So, once again, go back to the question that I asked you. What aspect of your past classroom experiences has been most challenging?
school. Understanding what the teacher is talking about.
Comprehending what the teacher is talking about. Now, why is it hard to comprehend what the teacher is talking about?
Because they said in so many forms, and it's up to you to catch on to what they're saying.
It's up to me. I mean, it's up to you. Yes, it is up to you. Okay, tell me about a challenge you faced in the classroom and how you resolved it. Maybe it was a student that you didn't like. Maybe it was the STAR test. Maybe it was anything. Think of anything that you can think of and just kind of let me know. Please do not use an example that I just gave you, but think of something on your own.
Um, Communicating with others in the class.
What's hard about communicating with others?
It's like when we have group work and you have to like contribute and work together. It's the communication that always throws everything off.
What about the communication that throws everything off?
The part that everybody wants to be the leader.
Oh, so you got a bunch of chiefs and no Indians, huh? Okay, great answer. I really do like that answer. That was a good answer. Where are we at now? What do you feel were your most significant accomplishments in the classroom? What are you good at? What is it where other students try to copy your paper?
Math.
Math? You think that math is just strong? What is it about math?
The fact that I catch on easily.
I thought you just said that you can't comprehend from the teachers.
I can't comprehend from the teachers, but my dad's also a teacher and he helps me in my math.
So what if you didn't have your dad helping you with your math work? Would you be good? Or would you...
I'll probably have.
I'm talking about right now. If your dad stopped helping you with your math work, would you be good?
Yes,
Why?
because I practice on my own.
You learn. Okay. What do you consider to be your strength? What do you consider to be your strength?
My strength.
You gotta speak up.
I consider my strength being my motivation in my head.
My motivation? What are you saying, that you're a motivational person?
Yeah,
That you motivate others?
I motivate.
Okay. And tell me about, what do you consider your weakness?
Being let down.
What do you mean? You gotta explain it. I don't understand it.
My weakness is being let down, like, cause I help people, and I just feel like it's not gonna be.
You speak. You're in front of us. There's nothing wrong. Speak. Speak your mind.
My weakness is that I feel that one day it's gonna come back on me where people's not gonna help me, and that's my weakness. To fall, basically.
I got you. You feel like people are gonna disappoint you when you need their help. You help others, but you think when you need their help, they're not gonna help you. That's understandable. I think a lot of people have those same fears. Okay, tell me why you would be a good fit for this classroom.
Repeat the question.
I know we got a little distracted right there. Tell me why you think you would be a good fit for this classroom.
Just basically, I'm ready for a change, and I think this will help.
Go over there. Okay, now, You have to elaborate on that. What do you mean?
It helps with the stuff that I'm getting ready to prepare for next, like in my near future.
Okay, and what are your educational goals for the next 5 years? You're going next. What are your goals for the next 5 years?
To get my master's.
And what are your professional goals?
Um,
What do you want to be? What
I want to be a lawyer.
you want to be a lawyer? Miss Brianna, I think that was a great interview. Thank you and have a great day. Okay, my reflections from Bree and her interview. I think Bree answered a couple of questions real good. I think she's in a shell. She's kind of timid in front of the camera. I can tell she has a good relationship with her father, but I can also tell that she's starting to get her independence, and she's starting not to depend on him so much. I think she'll be a really good fit. I like the fact that she did state that she has some kind of leadership skills, and the fact that people will trust her to do math. And I also like the fact she said something very interesting that her biggest problem with working with people is too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Similar to what Nakesia stated earlier in her interview. Now we're ready for the next candidate. Would you please send in the next candidate, please? Hello, sir. Head off your head. All right. What's your name?
My name is Arian.
Darian what?
Darden.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a ninth grader.
And why are you considering business as an elective?
Because I was thinking about doing it when I get older.
I need you to speak up a little bit.
I was thinking about doing it when I get older.
Okay, that's a good question. What do you think about doing in business when you get older?
Owning a business, being a CEO of a major brand.
Oh, CEO. Okay, all right, sir. I like this. So you trying to take my job? I'm the one interviewing. You trying to take my job? No, stay comfortable. Stay comfortable. I'm joking. Okay, so what aspect of your past classroom experiences has been most challenging?
Asking questions when I need to,
So you don't understand something and you just sit there and be quiet
basically.
and just pray that the teacher think that you know it. You get a teacher that look like I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that no more. Raise your hand and ask a question. Tell me about a challenge you faced in the classroom and how you resolved it. It might have been a boy mad at you because his girlfriend liked you. It might have been somebody talked about you. It might have been, what problem have you had in the classroom that you resolved?
I don't really have too many problems in the classroom, but
So you never faced any problems in the classroom?
no, not really. I keep myself away from it.
So you avoid trouble?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what's going to happen one day when you can't avoid trouble?
I will try my hardest to resolve it.
How would you resolve it?
Just talking with the person, saying just
Communication. Okay. Let's go to, what do you feel were your most significant accomplishments in the classroom? What have you ever done in class? You won a science fair project? Have you ever did anything where other students know that you're good at that?
I have not gotten anything below an 85 in any of my biology tests.
So when it comes to biology, people can depend on you and go to you and ask you for help?
Yes.
Great question. Great answer. And what was that below a what?
85.
85. And what type biology one?
Yes.
Ninth grade biology. Okay. Okay. What do you consider to be your strength? Speak up.
Planning and organizing work for what I have to do.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Planning and organizing work for projects.
All right. So what do you consider your weakness?
Being more creative and figuring out what I have to do.
That's so. Organization is your strength, and creativity is your weakness.
Basically.
Okay. Tell me why you think you'll be a good fit for this classroom.
Because I enjoy business, so I would really like to be around people who could teach me how to do all that.
So you think you'll be engaged in the lessons. Okay. And what are your educational goals for the next 5 years?
At least graduating with a 3.8 GPA.
And what are your professional goals?
Basically being a CEO of a major. Well, getting hired to a major brand.
Working for a Fortune 500 company or something like that? Thank you, Mr. Darden. Great job. During my reflections on Zarian, I realized he has a lot to offer to the class. He's a little timid as far as knowing the directions of what he wanted to answer or knowing exactly how he wanted to answer. But as we spoke, two of the things that stood out with me on his interview, he said that organization was a strong point, and creativity was a weak point. A lot of people are like that. They can organize and they can structure things out, but they sometimes can't create. That's why it's good to be on a team. If Zarian can get with someone creative with his organizational skills, they can be a powerful team. I'd like to thank y'all for your time, and I'd like to thank my volunteers, Brianna, Narkesia, and Zarian for their help with the interview process today. And I wanted you guys to see and think differently, and just be prepared for this class. Thank you, and see you next lesson.